People put their 70-pound TV on it, then complain it doesn't work when it falls.
Oh God, that's terrifying.
Ketchup, apple cider vinegar,
In a helmet.
brown sugar.
I love this guy.
Are those two little wheels from like a kid's Fisher Price wagon?
No.
You ready to party? What?
What was... That's not how the intro goes.
I wanted to give you. You just like
Calm me
got so
off
bad.
guard. I was like...
Where's your coffee?
I already drank the whole thing. Give me the real intro.
Oh, fine. I was trying to do something different and mess with you.
Wow, mess with me. The audience is gonna shit their pants if you don't start off.
They're
with
also ready to party though,
Yeah,
so come on.
That's true.
Welcome back, everybody.
Dynamite intro, Mrs. Lush. Sweetheart, sometimes just because something is stupid does not mean it's not effective. If you feel what I'm saying, I could go.
We're talking about doing things the hard way?
No, maybe the unconventional way. Would maybe. So let's take a peek. The team's put together a list of some things under that umbrella. I'm curious what they have for us. Let's get it. Pop.
Hey, Dad, I was thinking about getting Tinder. What do you...
No. Tinder's for rookies. Use Facebook Marketplace.
What? How?
Search wedding dresses. It'll give you all the recently divorced females in the area. And you can filter by size.
Oh my God.
Hey,
I didn't see that coming.
That's actually... Oh, man. Dad's onto something. Dad, listen. Tinder broke. Facebook Marketplace woke.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the move. Filter. You can
That's like,
filter by
that should
size.
be in like a life hack video or something.
I mean, this is a life hack video. It's an
Holy
unconventional
moly.
way of doing something. I mean, this just goes to show where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, there's always a
And you
way.
can filter by size.
Men will see this and just say, hell yeah. I can't wait. Is this some sort of...
What?
Oh, yeah, boy. That caption is exactly right.
That person thinks
Is
they're
there
the
propane?
shit.
So it's just shooting. So he's got the gas on without the spark, and then it just shoots like a little fireball. What? That thing is sick, dude. Hell yeah, button. I could watch that like 10 more times. Sorry, we'll move on.
What could go wrong?
That guy seems like he knows what he's doing. How the most over-engineered... Oh, wait.
And press firm. And it's that easy. And to remove the pod, all you gotta do is slide the two sleeves apart. And the best part is it barely leaves any visible damage.
Hold on.
And if you're wondering how the mechanism works, we'll walk over here and I'll show you.
Doesn't make any sense.
And as you can see, we have some drywall here.
Yes.
We're just gonna demonstrate how the mechanism works. As you press the two sleeves together, 4 counter-opposing stainless steel prongs lock on to the wall. It's as simple as that. They don't penetrate, leaving utilities unharmed. And that's it. Simply place
What do you mean they don't penetrate? How does that eat?
and press firm.
I don't
It's that
understand.
easy. And to remove the
People
pod,
put their
all you gotta do is
70-pound
slide the
TV
two
on it,
sleeves
then complain it
apart.
doesn't work when it falls.
And the best part is
I mean, that probably, yeah, the weight capacity, a pound? Yeah, I have no
Right.
idea. Yeah. But could be great as like a
very
decorative
decorative.
square piece, but I still, my brain, I'm having trouble understanding how that works without damaging the wall. How is it not? You know what? We're gonna move on. It's too early for my brain to be working this hard. Can't handle that at all.
I figured out how to do my makeup in 1 second. Hey, my name is Stephanie. I like making machines and I like to do my makeup. It takes me 10 minutes
Here you
to
go,
do my
hon.
makeup. So I'm making a makeup machine to reduce the time by 99.83%.
Smart, with the smiley on the end.
Self-care. I got pipes, couplers, I 3D printed my face.
I was gonna
and
say
glued
it's
it all
definitely
together.
3D
I used
printed.
the pump to fill the chamber with air.
This is cheeky.
and when I
Good
turn
social
on,
media
Very
content.
cheeky.
the
Yeah.
valve opens, releasing the air, which pushes the makeup forward. I decided to test it on myself.
Oh my God.
Perfect.
What is it? Did I look pretty?
I didn't. I tested again, but this time closer.
Oh God. That's terrifying. Like,
So
how much
yes,
powder is she choked
I did my
on?
makeup in 1 second. It did actually kind of hurt.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
10 minutes is not too long, so I'm gonna do my makeup the other way. Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, honey, ever want to hear an excuse of I'm doing my makeup when I'm waiting for you to go out to dinner or to come over here and record videos? Because you've just been offered a simple solution to a complex problem, adapt or die.
I'll choose die.
Although you do look very nice, it might take a little more detail work than that Canon is able to give you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You want like one color on my whole face?
No, that's a funny post though. I like her.
You know how to like really torture me? Put something with glitter in there. Blech.
Newsflash, Mrs. Lush, my wife, in glitter. mortal enemies. In fact,
Like loose glitter.
I would say if you wanted to see her in real time, her heart stop and drop dead, just release a rat covered in glitter into the house. There's nothing that would make you die faster than that. The two things that you hate combined.
She was a good person, but she hated rats and glitter.
Yes.
Come on.
Whoa, the briefcase
wait,
chair?
hang on, I need
One
to see it again.
second. New to woodworking? No, you aren't. Okay, that's kind of boss. You're just going somewhere where there's limited seating. You roll up with this little backgammon looking briefcase and you're just like, pow!
Yeah.
Sit down in it. That man just exposed his balls for the whole world to see. World. I got a little slur going on today. If it's stupid and it works.
Cubic mini install.
Oh, this is how he's gonna light it.
Is that code?
Wait, what?
So he built a mini wood stove on top of an ancient wood stove? So it looks like he added this and then just piped it into the actual exhaust of the ancient wood stove that maybe doesn't work anymore. I recently did a little PVC revamping in the garage for the furnace, dealing with gas exhaust. Probably not rated to do that, but you know I like my home projects.
I was gonna
Is that
say,
an
it looks
IV?
like an IV drip.
And it
That is IV tubing. That person's definitely a nurse.
Come on.
No question about
Oh
it.
my god, and they have like a little puncture in the tube everywhere. There's no chance that's getting enough water. Although they are cactuses and like, what are they called? There's a word for those green things that take a very, very minimal amount of water. That was the one actual real plant I had in here one time. I bought a succubus. No, that's got succubus.
Succulent?
Succulent, yes! Thank you! You're the succubus. That's why I got confused.
Succubus trying to take my baby.
The succulent plant, and it was good for like 2 or 3 months. I'd water it a little bit every few days, and like naturally as a dude, I just
You're
let
not
it
gonna
die.
remember,
It's the easiest plant to keep alive, and that thing wilted like a leaf on a hot pavement sidewalk. What? Look at this thing, dude. Just throw the feed, little hole in the tire.
I like it. Oh, and it's on a
Oh my god, I love this.
tractor or something.
Like, that's just brilliant. The cows know what's up. They've seen this contraption before.
The dog on the flatbed.
Yeah, yeah.
He thinks he's so cool. He's like, I'm running the show here. I got this.
They have that song about people thinking your tractor's sexy. I think my rolling cattle feeder is sexier.
Very functional.
I mean, listen, when you're out on a farm, maybe a lot of time to try to figure out little solutions to problems like that. You can't just go on Google and be like, rolling tire cattle feeder. No, doesn't exist.
Make your own.
I'm sure there's definitely an official thing that's supposed to do that same thing, but it costs a lot of money. Why pay for it when you can just punch a hole in a tire? If it's stupid and it works, oh, here we go. Nice.
Wait. Oh,
He's
okay.
taking video through the binoculars. Yeah, you just don't get the same level of quality when you use that digital zoom, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It starts to degrade. You got to put that through the binoculars, and then you have like a high-powered spotlight, looks like a filter. Nope, just binoculars.
Interesting.
I'm curious if that is real, if that, I imagine you can probably get it. It's probably really hard to hold it in the right
To
spot.
get it just right, yeah.
And I'm come on. He legit put 4
Okay,
screws.
so the thing broke.
Yeah, so we got an actual fence lock. My favorite of Jackson's toy, which is just this
From when he was a kid, like a baby.
from a little baby. It's like this big piece of wood with all different types of locks on it.
Yes, because you really want to teach your 2-year-old how to unlock every single door and every
I
single
know, right?
everything in the house.
Whose idea was that? Idiot.
We attempted to cook an entire 10-pound
Oh,
pork
what
loin
could
on the
go wrong?
job site using
Bro.
a wheelbarrow to hold the charcoal and a giant rotisserie spit attached to the auger on the skid steer.
What
Here's
the?
how
hell?
it turned out.
Oh,
We
I'm
slathered
gonna
the
throw
pork
up.
loin in
No,
Grey
this is
Poupon
awesome.
mustard
No,
and
come on,
sprinkled on
dude.
Slap Your Mama seasoning. I made this
Slap
spit
Your
using some
Mama?
scrap pieces of pipe and couplings. It bolts right onto the auger just like a bit. Once the pork loin was roasting, I made a glaze out of some ketchup, apple cider vinegar,
And a helmet.
Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of brown sugar,
I love this guy.
salt, pepper, and finally my homemade hot pepper powder. This stuff is deadly. I dumped the glaze on the pork loin and used a mini roller to smooth it out. Don't worry, the roller was brand new. There's no way to describe how amazing this smelled as it was cooking.
I
The
bet.
entire cab of the skid steer smelled like a barbecue. I would definitely recommend using a meat thermometer if you're going to cook one of these. It takes all the guesswork out. We let it get up to 160
The
degrees in
Sawzall.
the middle, and it turned out absolutely
Oh my
perfect.
god.
This pork, along with the buttered baked potatoes, was awesome. Let us know in the comments, what should we cook next on the job site?
All right, that guy.
You should pack a sandwich.
That guy found a social media niche right there.
Holy
that
moly.
Cooking.
It's kind of like the guy in the woods that we saw.
Yeah, that's a little more practical to like,
Yeah.
off-grid living.
Like camping
Yeah,
style,
cooking, making
yeah.
little fires and utensils. This man is using a whole-ass cat excavator to cook a pork loin. The bit is that everything he uses is somehow part of like the tool set for what his job is.
The hard hat.
A
was
hard
the bowl.
hat, yeah.
That is so gross.
I love that guy. That's brilliant. And like he did mention that like powder, like he could easily sell like his hot. That's what I'm saying.
Hot chili powder or something.
Whatever it was. You make videos like this, a couple of those go viral, and you have like a good click funnel to sell your easy side hustle. Super creative. I love stuff like that. That's like, oh, this dude's been in construction his whole life, but he just has that part of his brain that's like, this could do well.
Clearly knows how to cook too.
Yeah, yeah. Sombrero or pizza? Oh, nice, dude.
Listen.
Innovation. Yeah.
Can't be too careful with the sun, so
You can't.
I'm all for that.
No, you can't. When you're in a job where, I mean, here's the deal. Like, he's out changing a tire. He's not rated to just be getting pounded by the sun at his job all the time. Whereas, like, you got a lot of guys that are in, like, yard work or do, like, landscaping stuff. They have those big hats because they're just out in the sun the whole day. Pizza box? It'll work. Oh, no. How does that even... Is that meant to park there? It looks like it's meant for a car, honestly. Like, this is your driveway because you're in one of these, like, cities that's just house on house on house. I feel like you put the mirrors in, back it up. Although, I don't know how much I trust. Well, I guess if there's cinder blocks underneath it, I trust it.
No.
It's like you just can't glue those onto the wall and expect them to say they looks like they have supports, though. That's crazy. Okay. If it's stupid and it works, I mean, yeah, absolutely. This feels reasonable. I know there's definitely... manufacturing plants that obviously automate this process.
Yeah.
And it goes much quicker. But if you randomly need to,
It's not the worst.
No, and he's slowly raising the fork as he travels around. That takes a little bit of coordination. You gotta maneuver around
how
it
much
backwards.
time it's really gonna save, but
compared to what? He
wanna
can't.
say
It's gonna be hard enough to do by hand. This dude's crushing it. I'll give that a little golf clap. I like that.
yeah, you clap at yourself on the golf course. It's more like
Do not clap at myself on the golf course. I move silently with precision. I'm like the G in lasagna.
it's a way to lock your truck.
I mean, just the audacity of some men. When you don't have AC, this is something I would need because, oh my God, computer fans.
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Of course you would know that.
Yeah, computer fans, NZXTs hooked up to a Ryobi battery, manually like soldered on to a power drill battery.
It's not a video, it's just a picture.
It's just a picture, but I'm going to tell you right now, it probably would have taken you way less time to just go to CVS and grab a window fan.
Yes.
But if you know the $25 to spare, maybe that's the one for you. Low budget Pimp My Ride.
What?
Oh, the old 2x4 stepping rail, whatever they call that. Put some varnish on it, it would look pretty good. I don't disagree. You varnish that up nice. The problem with these is like that takes a huge beating during the season. So, that's why it's usually metal.
Probably not gonna hold up too well.
No. More Pimp My Ride.
Are you sure you're gonna be able to handle this?
Oh my God. Look.
You are green with envy. Even impressed with himself. Holy they work.
I mean, just a ridiculous lift. So when I was at the Top Golf down in Austin, I saw a truck like that. It was on probably like a 9-inch lift, easily. Very common. Don't see that as much up around New England, which is weird because this is where, no, I take that back. It depends on where you are. Like you go to New Hampshire, stuff like that. But yeah, love a good lifted truck.
What?
Okay. So that looks like the front half of a sedan, and they just sawed that right off and customized a flatbread truck to carry some logs around. I can't imagine that the engine in this thing is rated to carry around that much weight.
Probably not. I would hope that they're not taking it on the road, like they're just using it around their property or whatever they got going on. Like
they're in like upstate Romania. Like I'm just spitballing here, like hauling logs around some ancient property. But yeah, that thing ain't going on the road.
Huh?
All right, so wow.
Wait a minute. Come on.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Why did it take me so long to figure out what was going on?
Yeah,
there?
that's like a flatbread truck that.
Is that your version of having a spare tire in the trunk?
Apparently, that is completely
It's not a video?
illegal. Obviously, no, that's. I wish it was.
Are those two little wheels from like a kid's Fisher Price wagon?
No, there's literally like planks of wood.
Yeah.
Planks of wood holding up
just
the
like
axle.
wedged in there.
And then chained around. Yeah, that is wild. It's one thing if you're using that like just to rig it up to like transport a dead truck like in a parking lot, but it looks like that's literally on the road, which is absolutely bananas. Last week I duct taped 2 rugs together because I don't have $500 for a custom pink cow rug. They have a custom cut. No, so she's showing the bottom where it's actually duct. That feels fake to me. No way, because that looks real. I mean, if that's the case. They took 2 separate rugs, cut out this like cow pattern
and made their own.
And duct taped it together.
Okay.
I don't know, man. It looks pretty gnarly. I mean, the duct tape's only gonna hold up so long, unfortunately, if there's any sort of foot traffic, but you do you,
I'm not
boo.
buying that.
I'm a little...
I'm calling BS.
I'm a little skeptical, if I'm being honest. If it's stupid and it works, maybe it's not that stupid. Much like my pickup lines when I'm feeling randy.
Excuse you.
Mm-hmm. You better believe.
Don't tell anybody.
If it's stupid and it works, I'm stupid and I work. You know, and I'm not that half bad. Thank you guys so much for joining us, as always. I hope you learned some valuable information in ways you can feed your cattle without having to spend exorbitant prices on a cattle feeder. Just poke a hole in a tire. Guess what? We can't wait to see you in the next video. Thanks for being here. Deuces.